Hello, my dear students of class 12. Welcome to our today's class. I am MD Asghar Khan, Senior Lecturer, Department of Mathematics. I think all of you are well by the grace of Almighty Allah. I am also fine. Today I want to discuss about your Higher Mathematics Chapter 1, Real Numbers and Inequality. At first, for the real numbers, we have to know real number is denoted by R. The all countable number is called a real number. This is denoted by R. Okay. And subset in real number. How many subset in real number and which number system are known as a real number. Okay. First one is set of natural number. The non-negative integer number is called a set of natural number, like as 1, 2, 3, and this is, and goes to infinity. Set of integer. Set of integer means the whole number with 0 is called a set of integer. It may positive or negative whole number. Okay. Set of rational number. This is the important for MCQ. Q is equal to P divided by Q, where P and Q both are integer number. If this type of number is called a rational number, if and only if Q not is equal to 0. If Q is equal to 0, then it will be undefined. Okay. And another portion is set of irrational number. The number which not belongs to the rational number is called a irrational number. Not the number which cannot express in the form of P divided by Q, this is called irrational number. And rational and irrational number, together rational and irrational number is a real number. Okay, so it also be important for how we can write relation between the number, those number system. At first you think at first you have real number. The all number belongs in real number. Okay. Then we can define Q rational number. Rational number is the subset of real number. And another option is set of integer Z is also subset of rational number. So Z also subset of real number. And another option is set of natural number. Okay, natural number is the subset of Z. Okay, natural number is the subset of Z. Z is the subset of rational number, and rational number is the subset of real number. This is the relation. It is important for MCQ. At first, if we observe this first MCQ, which one is correct? So if we memorize these things, then we can give answer easily which one is right. At first, Z is the subset of natural number. This is not defined by this relation. And natural number is the subset of real number. Natural number is the subset of real number. It is true. Natural number is subset of Z. Z is the subset of Q. I mean rational, and Q is the subset of real. So N is the natural number is the subset of real number. This answer option is right. But another two answer option Y is wrong. Q and Q prime is equal to R. But in previous one, Q union and Q prime is equal to real number, not intersection. Okay, and Q intersection, the number which is rational and the number which is not rational, but their intersection must be empty. So this relation not be right. Okay, so answer option is B. Another answer option, which of the following is rational number? Okay, the rational number which is expressed by P P divided by Q, this is called a rational number. At first, answer option is pi. The value of pi is 3.1416 and goes to infinity. So, this is not possible to express by P divided by Q. Okay, this is the decimal number, infinite decimal number. Okay, and E also a infinite decimal number. Okay, 1 by root over 5. 1 by root over 5 not a rational number. It's also irrational number, because any non-perfect square, the root over of any non-perfect square is always irrational number. Irrational. Okay, 1 by root 5 is also irrational. Irrational. Okay, that's why this also irrational number. And but this only one answer option is left. So this is our answer. But how we can say this is a rational number? At first, root over 5 and root over 125 we can write is 5 into 25, which is equal to root over 5. Root over 5 and root over 25 is equal to 5. Then 1 by 5, which can be expressed is equal to P divided by Q. So this is our rational number. So how we can define which one is rational and which one is irrational? It is easy if you can use calculator. If you can convert it into decimal number. If the number is infinite decimal number, this is irrational number. But infinite with repeated is rational number. Or other are irrational number. If the number, the infinite decimal number without any repetition. Okay, now our answer is root over 5 divided by 1 by root over 25. Okay. Okay, now MCQ number 3. If A is equal to 3, B is equal to minus 7, C is equal to minus 9, then what is the value of this? Okay, we know that any number with negative or positive between in absolute is always x when x is greater than 0, and absolute of x is equal to minus x when x is less than 0. Okay, so in absolute value any number is absolute of 2 is equal to 2, absolute of minus 2 is equal to also 2. So the absolute value of 2 is equal to 2, absolute value of minus 2 is equal to 2. Okay, if the number positive or negative, then the value always be positive. Okay, and for this answer option is 3, A minus B and minus C. Okay, here A is equal to 3 minus B, it will be plus 7, and minus C is equal to minus 9, it will be plus 9. Okay, so 10 plus 9, always positive. 3 plus 7, 10. Absolute value of 10 is equal to 10 and plus 9. So absolute value 19 is equal to 19. Okay, our answer option is D. Okay, now question number 4. Before the question number 4, we want to discuss about interval and infinite interval. How we can express the interval. Okay, interval just like thing is a number which is x, which is less than greater than a, greater than minus a, and less than a. Just you think is a number which is greater than minus a, less than a. How we can express by the interval? Okay, this is minus a and a, because by the first bracket, this is called a open interval. Open interval. because minus a and a not included over this interval. That's why this is open interval. Okay, and number 2, minus a, x and a. This means that x minus a and a is the value of x. The end point is included in the value of x. So this is called a closed interval. We can write this minus a and a. Third bracket is called a closed interval in this case. Okay, so this is closed interval. Closed interval. Okay, now third option, just like a number which is greater than a and less than or equal a. Here a is a value of x, but minus a is not the value of x. So we can write it minus a will be open and a is closed because a included is the value of x. That's why this is enclosed by the third bracket, which this bracket known as is a closed interval. Okay, so we can say it open closed interval. Okay, number 4 option is minus a, x is a number which is greater than or equal minus a, less than or equal to a. Here a is not included in our value of x. So we can write it minus a is a closed because this is included in our value of x. Okay, and a is not included, so this is open. This is called closed open interval. Okay, 4 types of interval in here. If the number is greater or equal and exactly greater, then how we can define the interval. Okay, now infinite interval. What is infinite interval? Okay, infinite interval is like this. Just think a number a which is greater than x, just you think in a real number this is x and greater than x is this way. This is a positive direction, greater than x. Okay, so greater than, that means in positive direction. In real number it indicates in right side. So in right side there has no bound, so this is infinity. In left hand side it has a bound greater than a, greater than x, so minimum number is x. So x, just a is greater than x, so minimum number is x. This is called interval, and this is open because a is greater than x. Okay, another one is, second option is, if a is greater than or equal x, then how we can write? And minimum number is x and this option is infinity, but this is close because equal. But infinity not a closed number, because I do not know what is infinity. Infinity is a big number, no a particular number. So this is always open interval. And option is C, if a number which is less than x, it means negative side or left side of real number. We can write it minus infinity and a. Minus infinity also a infinite number, it has no bound and it not a particular number, so this is always open, and this is also open because less than. If the option is this, then we can write it minus infinity and a. Minus infinity, so a, consider a is a number, so this is x. Okay, consider a is a number, a is greater than x, so this is a number x. this is closed interval, because this is equal and included. That's why this is closed and this is infinity always open. Okay, now how we can write this? Already you have known how we can write it. From the interval we can write it by this way: 1, 3. It means x is a number. Say x is a number which is this is closed. That means 1 is included in the value of x. So this is equal sign, but 3 is less than 3. It means open interval. 3 not included in our value. That's why you can say this is less than x, less than 3. So this is our interval, and answer option is B. Okay, this is our right answer. So I think that if the question comes from interval, then we can easily define which answer is right. Now question number 5: how many integers are there in the solution of this? Okay, how many integers lie between the solution of this interval? Okay, at first -3, 2x and 8. Okay, what is the value of x? This is our solution. If for the value of x, the divide 2 in each side, then it will be -3 divided by 2, and it will be x, and it will be 4. So -3 divided by 2, it means -1.5. Okay, and how many integers between this? -1.5, yeah, -1 between this, and 0 also between this, 1 also between this, 2 and 3, but 4 not belongs to this because greater than less than 4. So it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 integers in this solution of this. So answer option is C. The solution of the inequality of this. Okay, at first you have to think how we can solve the inequality. It has a 2 category inequality. First one is just think x is inequality is this. Then how we can write it? It greater or equal or less or equal, any one. Sorry, less or equal or greater or less than or less than or equal. Then this is always write this way. And if it less than a, then also write in this way. But if absolute value of x is greater than a, then but this is not like this. So how we can write it? Okay, it write if it is positive, x is positive, then it can be right. Then this inequality can be right. X is greater than a. And if x is negative, then it can be right. X is less than minus a. If we can identify in this real number, how we can x is greater than a, just think this is a, x is greater than a, this number is a direction of this, right side of a. There here x is minus a, say minus a is in this position, then x is less than minus a, that means this. But there two solution has no common element of two solution, but minus a to a not belongs to this solution. Okay, so we can write it by or, x is greater than a and x is less than minus a, because two are disjoint set, and that's why you have to write by or x is greater than a or x is less than minus a. But another option is we can write it this way, and another way is by the interval. How we can write x is greater than a, that means x is greater than a to positive infinity, positive number. goes to infinity. This is open interval and this is also open. Or means union by the interval. If we write or, then it will be union always, or is equal to union defined by the union sign. And then x is less than minus a, it will be minus a less than minus a, that means minus infinity to minus a. Okay, x is less than minus a, that means smallest side is minus infinity and greater side is minus a. Okay, if we can how we can define the absolute value in two form. If is less than or equal, if it's greater than or equal. If it's greater than or equal, then just change sign and this is close and this is also be close. Okay. Okay, now answer option is now we want to solve question number 6 is the solution of the inequality is equal to is 2x minus 9 is less than 7, it greater than 7. So this is we can write it in two options, if it positive and if it negative. Okay, by this option. Okay, already we have discussed about this. Okay, by this option we can write this, and then 2x, it will be 16, then x is greater than 8, or 2x minus 7 plus 9, or 2x minus 2, or x is less than minus 1. It has a two option. X is greater than 8, so we can write it x is greater than 8. Greater than 8, that means smaller number is 8 and greater number is infinity. This is open interval. And union, or means union, x is greater less than minus 1, that means greater number is minus 1, less number is minus infinity. So minus infinity to minus 1. Okay, now which answer option is right? Okay, this is maybe interesting. It we can write it in this way also. It also be right, no problem. Okay, union B and B union A both are right. Okay, by this option minus by this option minus 1. This is okay, sorry, it has a wrong. It will be 2, then it will be 1. It also be a 1. Okay, how we can write it then? This answer option is right. Minus infinity to 1 and 8 to infinity. So answer option C is right. Now question number 7. What is the solution of this inequality? This is an easy process. If less than x is less than a, then how we can write it? Minus a x and a. By this way we can write minus 3 twice x plus 1 and 3. Then we can write it, we need the value of x. So minus 1 in each side, minus 3 minus 1 twice x, if plus 1 minus 1. Okay, so minus 4 2x and 2, divide by 2, then minus 2x 1. So which answer option is right? Minus 2, it is less than, not equal. So which answer option is right? B answer option is right. Minus 2x and 1. Okay, now question number 8. Which of the following is the absolute value form of the above number line? If this number line is defined from minus 1 to 4. How we can define by the absolute value? How we can define by the absolute value minus 1 to 4? Just think x is a number which is greater than minus 1 and less than 4. Because why we do not use equal sign? Because this is open. If this is closed, then bold sign, then we can use equal sign. Okay, how we can define this is a absolute value? It rules is the average of minus 1 and 4. At first you have to average minus 1 and 4 divided by 2, which is 3 by 2. This is the positive. The average of minus 1 to 4 is positive. So you have to minus 1 3 by 2, x minus 3 by 2, and 4 minus 3 by 2. Okay, if it will be negative, then it will be addition. It will be positive, then it will be subtract in each side. Then we can write it 2 minus 3 and x minus 3 by 2, and this 2 8 minus 3, so minus 5 divided by 2 and x minus 3 divided by 2 and 5 divided by 2. By these rules we can write it absolute value of x is less than a. So here absolute value of minus 3 by 2 is less than 5 by 2. Which answer option is right? X minus 3 by 2 less than 5 by 2. So this is our answer. Now in question number 9. Okay. If S is a set which starting from the half and goes to this by this way. If n is equal to 1, then this. If n is equal to 2, then this. Okay. So half is the minimum maximum number in this set. Also, and then supremum S. It means that this is the greatest. Supremum S means greatest bound of this least greatest bound. Least greatest bound. It has a greatest bound is more number, but what is the least greatest bound in 4 option? Half. Okay, it also may be greatest bound in 4 by 5, but many greatest bound here in before 4 by 5. But 1 is the least greatest bound in this set. So all number must be less than 1. So this is the least number, but it may be 2, 3 greatest. Always this number is less than 2, but least number is 1. That is this called is a supremum of S. And now 10 number question. What is the infimum of this? Infimum means greatest upper bound, which is the last number we can bound this number. What is the least number? How we can bound? Okay, this number is half, and 1 by 4, 1 by 6, and 1 by 8. So it goes to, if 1 by 8, 1 by 9, and goes to very close to 0. So least number is 0, which is bound by this set. Okay, the least number is 0. But 1 by 8 is not a least number. You can write 1 by 9 thing. Okay, so 1 by half is not a least. Least is more, 1 by 4, 6. So least upper bound. What is infimum means least upper bound. This is 0. Okay, so answer is 0. This is our